Hello friends, Kerry Wood, pastor of the Mount Moriah United Methodist Church, and I'm here to give you a preview of some of the things that we have coming up at Mount Moriah United Methodist Church. This Sunday, we're going to keep talking about giving up something bad for Lent, and the bad thing to give up this time are bad habits. Do you have any bad habits? I'll admit that I still have some things that I'm working on. And this Sunday, we're going to learn a 4-step process that God will use to get rid of all of our bad habits. As Wesleyans, we have a tradition of something called Christian perfection. John Wesley firmly believed that we could be made perfect in this life. Now, that doesn't mean we don't continue to make mistakes, that we can't be wrong. But what Wesley meant by Christian perfection is that we didn't have to do the bad things that we habitually do. So friends, let's work on our bad habits and let God replace them with something good. Now, I'll give you one of my bad habits that I'm working on, and that is procrastination. I'm a really good last-minute preparer. But doing the last-minute preparations doesn't mean that I'm always giving my best. And so I'm going to work on that. And one of the ways that I'm doing it is I'm using my calendar and I'm making sure that I know what's coming up and when so that I can be ready. And I invite you to get your calendars and mark some of these things down. March 25th, that is the beginning of Holy Week. And we will have Palm Sunday parades as we remember Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. You can be here at church and wave your own palm frond, and we will think about what it means for Jesus to come in. Then on March the 29th, that's Thursday, and it's called Maundy Thursday because of the mandate that Jesus made for us to love as he has loved, and to do this in remembrance of him. Doug Heflin and our music ministry is going to be leading the Maundy Thursday worship, and we'll be looking at Jesus' last hours and that holy meal with his disciples, and you don't want to miss that. Then mark your calendars for the following day, March 30th, again at 7 p.m. in our worship center as we do our Good Friday worship. It's a service of Tenebrae. Tenebrae means darkness, and when Jesus was hung on the cross, his enemies thought that they had extinguished the light of the world. The lights will be dimmed as we read the Passion story, and the sanctuary will be stripped bare, as our souls need to be stripped bare as we remember and reflect on Jesus' sacrifice as the sins of the world, your sins and mine, were laid upon him, and he willingly took them, even to death on the cross. April 1st is April Fool's Day, but it's Resurrection Sunday. It is Easter, and we would be fools not to participate in every opportunity of Holy Week so that we can truly appreciate what God did when he brought Jesus back from the grave. My friends, be a part of this. Don't be a procrastinator and wait to the last minute. Mark it down now. Be a part of these worship experiences and allow God to use them to shape you. It's going to be a great time. I'm excited about what we have coming up. And friends, I'm going to see you on Sunday.